I am an erudite English bloke. As you can tell by my voice, I'm very much more intelligent than you, and I'm telling you that you've come to the right place. Sit back and enjoy the P word, as I will, while abusing myself in a most frightful manner. Listener discretion is advised.
Well, I, for one, ain't gonna die on no pile of used baby wipes getting macked on by a bunch of shrubbery. And I ain't gonna let America get pussified. Not on my watch. Yeah. Nowadays, you get in trouble just because you stare and point at certain parts of a babe's body and go, oh, yeah. Oh, she'll complain. But deep down, you know she loves it.
Don't grow big boobs, lady.
Where's this going, Carl? We're losing the thrill. I'm saying this country is in desperate need of a real man. A badass. A toxic masculine man like me.
Damn straight.
And this man don't let a bunch of Christmas trees and mistletoe tell him what to do. I'm about to roll down there and stomp all them shrubs under my V24 turbocharged carbon footprint. Who's with me?
Welcome to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
The P word. The P word.
The P word.
I thought I banned the P word.
Never. Never going to happen. My God, never going to happen as I'm never going to turn that down. Jesus.
Just wondering if anybody can hear us, because I redid everything again.
Let's see. I'll unmute me. Let's see. Yep. I'll
Well,
yeah.
all
there.
Yeah.
All right. That's
Here we
static.
is.
So, yeah, there we go. So,
Doing
yeah,
it.
I'm trying to be very careful tonight. My mouse is doing something funky since Microsoft updated without my
You have
consent.
to be careful where you put your mice.
It's double clicking when I don't want to double click. So I want to start with a really horrifying story.
Oh.
Just to set the mood. But no, you know what? I'm going to start with something else.
All right.
Let's do this right. We're doing this wrong.
For those that don't know, you're listening to the P word.
Yeah, we said that.
Oh.
There you go. You can have this.
Oh. Thank you. Oh, Brooklyn. I used to get this. Not this, but
No, the better Brooklyn's never to be seen anymore.
I used to get Brooklyn beer back in the day.
Brooklyn Brown.
Gesundheit.
Oh, that's nasty.
Open the kegs or the bottles.
There you go. So Brooklyn Brewery from Brooklyn, New York. If you're, don't be confused with Brooklyn,
They have their own
Saudi Arabia.
skyscrapers now.
But Brooklyn Brewery, when I first got introduced to them, they were making Brooklyn Brown, which is great. Now nobody has it because everyone sucks.
Is that back when there was? Remember, there was a brown something. Somebody's brown, honey brown. Remember honey?
Yeah.
I like that beer. I miss it.
Yeah. Who the hell made honey brown?
That was good stuff.
Is that Newcastle honey. Yeah.
I used to get that all the time.
We used to get it in big kegs, and we had a kegerator for it.
I need a keg.
Now they don't make that anymore.
We need
It
one
was
of
a
those.
mini kegerator.
That'd be great. Imagine that, like right here between us. Just
Yeah. Oh, it'd be dangerous. Horrifying. But there you go. Brooklyn Amber Lager.
All right.
Let's see. It smells like pancakes.
All beer should smell like pancakes. Tastes good.
Oh, look at that.
I like it.
Oh, that's good. That's
Top
good.
three.
Finally,
Top three of all time.
well, skull.
Yeah.
Finally, they got a decent Brooklyn beer. So while we're enjoying this,
Yes, sir.
So
Stories be told.
this one I've been bugging. This has been eating me away at me since Saturday. So Saturday night, evening, took the family when we were driving around and went up to Phoenixville to a restaurant called O'Grady's. And I don't know if you're familiar.
We had one near my work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's still there, but you know what we used to call it? Well, they called it. I was
Old
new.
Ladies.
Yes.
Yeah. It's an old
That's
people
funny
restaurant.
that they literally, and it was like canned soup, canned vegetables.
Most restaurants are like that, but it's
nasty.
Yeah, it's a cheap place, but they haven't.
Nasty.
Caitlin likes going there because she likes salad bars. So
Vinny's,
that's actually
Vinny just jumped, and Ted.
Hey.
They're both in the house.
I should check on this thing. Oh my God, we got Doc and Bree and Ed and Pat. And I'm sorry if anybody was trying to get through. I couldn't. I was looking at something else, but
We had some problems.
sorry about that.
We always have problems.
Anyhow,
Yeah. O'Grady's. Oh, ladies.
so I'm there and the kid orders and Bree orders. And so like, she's like, and for you, sir. And I'm like, and I was like, I'm going to have a decent meal. I'm hungry. So I got chicken Parmesan. Figured, I'm never going to eat it all. I'll get a box, right?
Mm-hmm.
End up eating it anyway, most of it.
Yeah.
But not the sketties. But anyhow.
Sketty.
So this
Skitty
maybe 16-year-old girl says, do you want the regular or senior portion?
What?
You see the lights dim? That was me.
That's my air conditioner kicking on.
No, that was the evil that just went through my head. And I just froze and I'm like, I'm sorry. She says, did you want the regular or the senior portion?
What's the difference?
Well, one is you're old and the other one is you're not.
Yeah, but there should be a size difference.
I think it might be size, but it's price.
Do you think seniors get a smaller amount?
I don't really care. My problem
I can't eat
was
that much. You know what happened to my belly after 64?
I think you're missing the forest for the trees here.
Well, she was looking at your gray hair and your wrinkles.
I don't look like I'm 65.
Like you're 89 years old.
Oh, yeah.
Why would she say that to you?
I just stared at Bree for like several minutes and then she's laughing at me and then she's like, that's not what she said. I'm like, that is what she said. No, I think she said
I'll have the senior portion, but I want doubles.
So then she says, I thought she says semen. I'm like, how is that better? Then it got worse.
1 tablespoon.
Then it got worse. And as I'm sitting there thinking, Christ almighty, has it come to this? Then Journey starts playing on the fucking music. And I just put my hands
Tony
like
Soprano walking?
No, it was Only the Lonely. So it was a deeper cut.
Well, at least it was a deep cut.
And I'm like, well, not deeper. I mean, it was still a 45. It was still a single.
Would I know the song? Because I don't recognize
You don't know that song?
I don't know. If I heard it, I might know it. Patty Phillips in the house.
Yeah, I can't spell it right because my fingers were on the wrong keys, but I thought maybe you'd have figured it out.
I'm not very Journey-centric, in case you didn't notice. Just not.
Hang on a second.
I like the stuff I play in old school.
Oh, Ask the Lonely. I'm sorry. It's been a while. So I want to know.
See, now that's why I didn't know what it was.
Sorry.
Bullshit.
I'm thinking. I don't know
what this is either.
I was thinking of Roy Orbison. So no, not Tatum.
See a gopher.
Yeah, it's going to do a gopher-y thing.
Groundhog, gopher. What's the difference?
Nothing.
Chapadobata.
Play.
Sounds like Mr. Roboto does Journey.
Just get to the damn thing. All right, screw it. But anyway, I
don't know that song.
That was playing, and I got really upset because now Journey's playing at an old person place, and I was just offered a fucking senior meal.
Oh,
and then the next song comes on is oh crap! Now I can't even remember.
I don't know that song. Oh crap!
No, I'll find it. I actually own this motherfucker. The next one that came on,
you own the motherfucker.
Oh motherfucker!
All of a sudden, you're
I'm
Samuel L.
very,
Jackson.
very upset.
Kicking in.
Yeah. Then so then the other one that played comes on is.
I know this song. They used to play this on Wi-Fi 92.
Yeah. So I'm like feeling really old now.
Wi-Fi 92. Who
Yeah.
knows what that is?
I do. And then Staying Alive came on, and then after Staying Alive, it was Tears in Heaven. I'm like, what the hell is going on with the music? I was distracted, but so yeah, that I may never go there again.
Well, I have there's a
Shut up, Doc. It's not funny.
I might not be on here long. I got 21% power in my battery, so if I get cut off, my phone dies.
Okay. You got the that mean bully little kid there is going to yell at us again.
No, this is his younger brother. This is the other one.
Oh, okay. Well, he might kick our ass too.
There it goes.
See, you had a bad experience at a restaurant. That ain't nothing compared to what I'm going through.
Why?
I just got be quiet. I just dropped the mic.
Listen, you son of a bitch.
You hit a pretty hard there, Doc.
I'm just getting over. I just got done a hip operation.
Oh shit! What did you get a replacement done?
Yep.
Oh, so you're like a cyborg.
Yeah, more or less. I'll go through somewhere and probably set metal detectors off.
It's like I know I have a card.
My father used to have to warn them before he went through.
Yeah, I have a card that the orthopedic surgeon gave me. So if I go through TSA and beep, We can whip it out.
Yeah, but nobody wants to see that.
Well, yeah, or else then I'll show them the card.
The bionic penis strikes again.
Yeah. Oh, I knew a guy with a bionic penis. It was terrible. He had a wooden leg too. That's fucked up.
He walked on the penis.
No, he wasn't R2D2. Doc, how you feeling though?
It's not that bad now. The pain is like bearable, and I'm walking around pretty good, but still got to use a walker here and there until they clear me for a cane.
Oh, damn, man.
Jesus Christ, man.
He said about 2.5, 3 months I should be back to normal.
Yeah, I mean, we know
they said the same thing to me when I started taking those special drugs for my brain.
And look at you now.
I'm still the same.
But we know people that have had like hip and knee replacements and stuff, and I actually shockingly they a lot better. I think if you get to the point where you have to have it replaced, even the replacement feels better than the mess that was left.
Yeah, all this time I thought it was my knee because that's where the pain was. And the doctor took an X-ray. He's like, "It's not your knee, it's your hip."
Yeah, it's Traveler.
He said it was all messed up. He had to chisel bone spurs out and shit.
Oh, I've seen the surgery. It's not something you want to look at before you get it done. I mean, I'm not sure that there is a surgery you want to look at before you get it done, but that's definitely one of them.
It was weird. They shot me with the anesthesia, and it must have been out in like 10 seconds. The next thing I know, I'm waking up. It felt like I just blinked my eyes and it was.
That's how it works with anesthesia.
I love that shit now. It's so much better than when we were kids,
That's
man.
why Michael Jackson liked it.
But when we were kids,
Propofol.
They used to just gas us down like it was like a James Bond movie. They're like, okay, what I want you to do is I want you to count backwards from get up. And you're like, and then you wake up in recovery. You're thirsty. They won't give you any water,
and you wonder why your ass hurts.
Yeah, well, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's like it was horrible. Now it's like a science fiction thing. They don't even put you out so much as they take away your long-term memories, so you don't remember what happened. Because they had people back in like the 80s and 90s. They had stories about people waking up and they're in the middle of surgery
and their ass hurt,
and they can't move or do anything, but they can feel everything. They can't speak to tell them, hey,
the last time I was under a knife, I got my gallbladder out, and I woke up before they wheeled me out of the OR. They were all done, but I woke up before they moved me out of the OR, and the guy's like, "Oh, you're back. Everything's all done. You want to see what it looked like?" He picked my gallbladder up, and it looked like an orange piece of raw chicken.
I was thrown up all over him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I woke up as they were finishing up on. I had to have some surgery done on my thumb, and I woke up.
Is this an old person show?
No, this was a hockey injury.
Oh,
so it's okay. But
my angina flared up.
I woke up like right at the end of it, and they were talking about. I think they were talking about Canadian money, and I just woke up and went loonies, and they're like, "What?" I'm like, "They're called loonies." They're like, "Okay."
When they did my heart, the first time they didn't put me to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you just shove the thing up your femoral artery. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that. I
So,
think it hurts.
Pat's band is promoting a vote for them. They're in a contest. So if you go to our thing, you can click on it there. It says "Vote for Sick Vicky."
Yeah, I got to pull it out there here.
And speaking of that, there's a new show or a new docu-series on Paramount Plus. I Want to Rock: The 80s Metal Dream. I don't know if it premiered last night, the first episode. And it is about, it's a documentary, and they are going to, I don't know how they did this. I haven't seen it, obviously. I'm going to try and watch it this weekend if I can. It's a metal docu-series following bands like Skid Row, Motley Crue, Vixen, and Winger. And it examines the hair metal craze.
Craze? It makes it sound like a fad.
Well, it was. I don't see many people walking around with their hair sprayed up anymore.
Oh, I do, but people call it weird.
I don't know where you're hanging out, man.
You know damn right well. You're the one that told me.
Did you happen to catch that Dio documentary on there?
I did see the Dio documentary. It was very sad.
Yeah, it's like I was watching it. It hit you, man. It's just like, damn. It was good. They did a good job on it.
Yeah, it was well done. I watched that on YouTube of all places.
Yeah, I don't like watching stuff on YouTube. It makes me feel like a child.
I don't understand why you say that.
because they watch things on YouTube.
You should watch YouTube then, because maybe then nobody would ask you, would you like the senior portion?
Yeah, well, I showed up in like, a pair of shorts with a skull T-shirt on. It wasn't like I was there like in, had my sock garters
That's the problem.
on.
Nobody wears that shit.
Was dressed like Don Cherry or anything.
So you walked in there like a demented old man, probably. That's why she asked you that.
No, there were lots of demented old men. I mean, I wasn't there like bitching about like, remember things were so much better when we got back from Korea. Like those guys at 6 a.m. at McDonald's. I guess nobody goes to McDonald's. All right, whatever.
I got nothing on that whole thing.
I'm filling this back up. Anyway.
Yeah, who the hell goes to McDonald's?
The McDonald's here.
There's always a line at the one by our
well, when it used to be on further down on 202.
Yeah, the inaccessible point.
Point. It used to be in my neighborhood, so I could walk to it. So we would go there for breakfast in the mornings. And if you got there early enough, there would be guys. I think there was like 6 old men, very Don Cherry-esque. Not the collars, but everything else. They look like sportscasters from the 70s,
Sure.
All
Bob Uecker.
Yeah. And they'd sit there and they'd have a small cup of McDonald's coffee. And it was like this eternally refilling cup or something.
Yeah, that's where they hung out.
And they would hang out there. And it was like this old like greaser like gang from like the 20s. And they would just sit there and bitch about everything. So we'd go and, we didn't get there for, it was like early lunch usually. But these guys would be there from like 5:30 in the morning, whenever the place opened, and just hang out until that infinite cup of coffee finally got cold. You haven't lived until you've seen that.
I recall seeing some things like that. Here's Bob Uecker. But Gesundheit. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Recognized me first. Then when I told them who I was, next thing you know, they're buying me my favorite beer, light beer from Miller. They know us ex-big leaguers drink light because it's got a third less calories than their regular beer.
He was in a movie that I think me and one other human being on Earth liked.
So I lied. Light beer from Miller. Everything
What
you always
the
wanted
holy
in a beer.
fuck was that?
It was a warning.
Oh, don't do that. No, he was in a movie called OCN Stigs. In the background, like people were talking, and he's just going on and on and on about nothing, and no one's paying attention to him. And finally, the one guy turns to him. He goes, "When was that?" And he gives him the date. He goes, "Yeah, All-Star break." And he goes right back into what he was talking about.
Do you think he
Oh,
ever found
God.
it?
What?
His front row seats. I was always looking for him. There's aging for you right there. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kid watched that, and he's getting married in October. Think about that for a minute.
What day in October?
I don't know. It's a Friday night.
Okay.
I'm taking the day off.
We were going to get married on a Friday. It was.
I think it's Friday the 13th.
Ours was going to be Friday the 13th because it's my mom's birthday.
And they worked out a deal with the place because of it or something.
Yeah, we just didn't want to do it.
Benefit.
We were just worried it would screw people over having to take a Friday off. But apparently it's the thing to do.
Hey, it's better than saying, I'm getting married in the islands. It'll only cost you $4,000 with round trip flight. Are you kidding me? I actually had a friend back in the day. He decided he was getting married in California. And I was a little short on cash at the time. And he was like, yo, man, yeah, we're getting married in California. I'd like to be the best man. And I'm like, I can't afford to go there, dude. Like, I had a baby.
Yeah.
It's like, the whole thing, dog, cat, the whole.
Oh, I've had people do shit like that. Like, we're getting married in Alaska. You want to come? More than anything in the world, but no.
Vinny's asking about 202 and the endless.
That may be my fault.
So they're saying now that in addition to the water main break in front of Sam Ash, that there may be something structurally going on in the parking lot there.
Well, it's King of Prussia. We're built over limestone caves.
Yes. And there's one not far from there. There's a lime kiln right down the street.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we're like all underneath here. Apparently my uncle, back when, dinosaurs ruled the earth, used to give cave tours or something. I don't know. My mother told me that, but she's kind of crazy.
That's where all the bats go.
But
hey, maybe we have a Batman.
It's possible. Be a shitty bat cave. It always collapsing on you and stuff.
That's all right. He can reinforce it.
I actually, when I told you that place I took the Mini, I walked in and that would, first of all, well, let me just start from the beginning.
Sorry about my buddy coming up to your house thinking it was our house.
Yeah, what the fuck? When did you order a Terminator? What the hell was that?
Where's Frank?
Was that Frank?
That was Frank.
I didn't know. I didn't know Frank was Terminator size.
Is this Santa Conno's house?
Yeah, he gets out of so we're sitting out in front of the house, and this nondescript, like shield looking SUV pulls up, parks across the street. Guy quietly
is Santa Conno home?
Quietly gets out of the car, and just like not even moving his arms, just like walks over to us.
That's how he does it.
And he's just walking toward, and I'm thinking like, and he's walking toward the house like I've offended this guy, and he's just going to come up and punch me.
He was
like, he really did look like, and he's tall, and he's dressed all in black, and and he walks up and he goes, "Oh, I think I got the wrong house." Like I was like, because he walked up and I was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I'm like sitting there like, I'm gonna have to jump up and defend myself.
He said,
and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I think I have the wrong house. I'm looking for 266." I'm like, "Yeah, that's down there."
And you're like, "What's going on?"
I was gonna be like, "Your fucking Terminator just arrived."
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so he finally came up to our house and he's like, "Where's your Mini?" And I'm like, "We got rid of it."
Oh, is that why he thought? Oh, okay.
So then I tried to explain to him the whole thing, how your daughter liked my car.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Funny. But we
speaking of Minis, if you went by that sinkhole, it would swallow it up in 2 seconds.
Well, that's part of the thing I was saying. Like, Bree had to get her car in because she needed to get something taken care of. So we go to Tires Plus, which is right there.
Right there.
Now, if you are watching the news about
her tires done.
If you're watching the news about the sinkhole, Tires Plus is what's always in the background.
See, now when I watched the news today, Sam Ash was in the background.
So okay, because they closed the other side.
Yeah.
So when I went to go and pay for the car, because we were going to pick it up that night when she was done work.
Mm-hmm.
So I drove over to pay for it, and I had to go around the hole.
Sorry, sir. No admittance.
And no, I got in, but I was like going around this hole, like, what the hell is this? They're like, you just see the top of some dude's head. I'm like, that's a big hole. And so I went in, and
that's what he said.
And I walked up to the guy. I was like, well, Murphy's Law is biting me in the ass. What's with the big hole out front? And he's like, I don't know. So I paid for everything, and I said, we'll be back later, pick up. Okay.
Meanwhile,
go home.
Your car up.
Go home. I get a text from Montgomery County because I subscribed all the alerts because Caitlin's going to Montco and stuff. And it pops up and it goes, 202 is closed in both directions. Well, fuck. So I didn't even say anything. I picked Bree up and I'm like, so here's the bad news. We're not going to get to your car tonight. So we didn't get to the car for 3 days. So then finally got the car and got the hell out of there. I have to take Caitlin's car to the shop, which is in King Manor, which is down 202.
Mm-hmm.
The day I went to go take her down, they closed the freaking road again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I think
I just wanted to get some gas the other night.
Where do you get gas?
Gas?
Gas.
Sunoco.
Oh, you can go there.
I could get there, but there was a backup because people couldn't make the left turn. And they were like, what do I do now? I don't know what to do.
Oh, no.
What do I do? Oh, God. Go down to Swell and whatever, Solin Boulevard and make a left.
Oh, and that's a monstrous place now, too.
Yeah.
I farted and a poopy almost slipped out.
That's gross. Oh, man. All right. What am I looking at here?
I don't know.
I've got so many windows open, so many things going on.
There's just so much.
Oh, my God. I'm actually watching this piece of shit show.
Maybe that's what I was hearing.
No, I've got it muted. I don't do that. I'm not that guy.
You might be.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
Totally not that guy. So I need to bring that monitor back down here.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I ever get another PC, then we'll just use this one to do the stuff.
We can do that.
I can have it here, put the monitor there, and we can monitor.
Either that or use that one for.
So I can put a camera on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say use that one for that. I'll just do this for the Podbean part. You do that for the rest.
I just don't know how we get the signal back to this.
We'll have to experiment. We'll have to get lots and lots of liquor and experiment.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh, and I'm still mad. I still have to go to the liquor store and do figure out what rum I'm going to be drinking now.
What is the deal? Is it definitely?
It is definitely a different flavor. Captain Morgan's
is it a
now
separate one or
no? They replaced. It's like new Coke.
Why would they do something so stupid?
They replaced your normal rum with nasty Madagascar vanilla rum.
Because we had it and it wasn't good.
No, it was really sweet. Because I went down to Screwballs, I don't know, every day last week. And
for those that don't know, tell them the story.
Well, we both went to the liquor store at one point or another because that's the kind of thing we do. And Captain Morgan's spiced rum, which is my all-time favorite booze because that's what I grew up with when I was a baby.
Yes, I had it in my formula.
Yeah. We had actually mine. My mom used to give me Seagrams when I had a toothache or when I was being a pain in the ass. So anyway, Captain Morgan's spiced rum. Even though Rick and Morty make us sound like posers for drinking it, we do. So we each went to the liquor store and noticed that the bottles are new. Only the plastic, the PET bottles were the old style label. So it looked like they just replaced, the label with a new label. But it did say Madagascar vanilla, which is probably like Corinthian leather. It's not a real fucking thing. So
they do have an original with a new label.
What?
There it is.
God damn it. Anyway, yeah, it's probably $300. You can also find
$21.99.
But you can also find the sherry aged oak barrel stuff, which is amazingly good.
We could get that.
But anyway,
the vanilla stuff was just nasty.
Yeah. So the average normal Captain Morgan's now has vanilla in it, and it's a lot sweeter and a lot more vanilla-y. Is that a word? Vanilla-y?
Yeah, it's just not right.
So I went down to Screwballs, and
why would you? I
ask Coke.
I don't understand.
I don't know. Maybe it's cheaper. I don't know. I went down to Screwballs and I saw that they had now had the new bottle. I said, "Oh, you guys are out of the old stuff." And Carla and Kim actually said, "Oh, is it different?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did some research.
Here's a story about it.
It is different."
Captain Morgan. This is in April. Captain Morgan will just reformulate the classic spiced rum to include real Madagascar
the
vanilla.
hell for, man? Captain Morgan's used to make me. That was my. I'm down at I'm down the shore with Keith McCartan.
They're
liquor.
claiming it's made even better now.
Yeah, they always do. Ugh, nasty.
They ruined it.
Yeah, they wrecked it. It's just like new Coke,
new and improved.
It was nasty.
Well, new Coke they were trying to make taste like Pepsi. Why would they do that?
Nobody wants that.
They were losing,
and I'm really getting tired.
Losing market share.
When we go to the store, right? Hello, Guy. We go to the store. Or store, what am I saying? We go to a diner. We always ask for cola, Diet Cola. And every time we do, they ask, "Is Pepsi okay?" I said,
"No Coke, Pepsi."
I don't care if it's fucking A Treat. I said cola. Pay attention. God damn it.
But you hate Coke too.
I don't like regular Coke. If it's Diet Coke, I like it. I don't like sugary soda.
So according to this article, there's also an original spiced.
Well, what the hell does that mean?
I don't know. You probably have to pay extra now.
God damn it.
So they have multi flavors. We've branched out. We've made ourselves much better.
I don't know. I'm going to be doing.
My wife is not going to be happy. That's her favorite.
Yeah, me. I'm going to be doing what Sailor Jerry. I'm going to give that a try.
I have it upstairs.
Is that any good?
Want to find out?
I do.
All right.
Let's do this.
Live on the air experimentation.
I was actually down at Screwballs for your show, and they asked me if I wanted a rum and Coke, and I'm like, no. And I was like, wait a minute, I'll have a Kraken and Coke. Okay, I tried to get Kraken. They did not have Kraken, so I may have to start carrying a flask again. Damn it! Don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I guess we're going to be doing Sailor Jerry. Whatever. It's for science. I don't care. I'm not gonna judge. Ugh. Pat, what is this thing we're like voting on anyway while he's off doing whatever he's doing? Uh-oh, we lost Pat. Man, I hate technology. Anyway, I'm just filling. That's all. Okay, so I'm reading good old Ted's text here. So he's telling me what a Keith McCartan protein shake is. So protein powder, oat milk, banana, and turmeric. Oh, well, I do that every day, but without the oat milk, banana, and protein powder. So, Pat's coming back. You there?
I'm here.
Oh, there you go. What's going on with the voting, man? Tell our listeners, all three of them want to know.
So we are in the running to play a big stage in New York for suicide prevention. It's a benefit, but it's going to be at one of the arenas, and it's with a major act. I'm not sure who it is yet, but currently we are third in our group out of about 60 artists, and I think there's several groups. You know what I mean? And we'll probably have to do this again after the first go through, but we're doing pretty good. So I'm just encouraging everybody to give us a vote if they can. I have the link that I posted in Facebook and on Podbean, and it should be pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah,
it's for a good cause. Suicide prevention is a good cause.
Yeah. I mean, I voted, just the regular amount of time, so I didn't screw around with anything. So nobody gave me shit. So
and you can vote once a day. Every 24 hours, you get a free vote.
Yeah, it was funny. Back in the day, there was like this Best of Monco bands thing, and Bree, the wife, got Old School signed up for it, and they were winning for a while, and then some other band came in and like just charged up, and I'm like, and I checked something, I'm like, wait a minute, you can vote like 60 billion times a day, you just have to fake an email address, which is exactly what they did.
Their services want you to pay for that too.
Yeah, but I just made stuff up. I mean, there were probably people that got a lot of weird email that may have had those email addresses. I don't know. Anyway, Old School won a couple of years in a row anyhow. So, Doc had to go. His phone either died or the kids killed him. Nice. All righty, though. I think he lost his Sailor Jerry's. So I got to figure out like what kind of like rum is a compliment to Captain Morgan's. They tried to give me Myers rum. I was very unhappy about that. It's like peasant rum. They didn't have Kraken. Sailor Jerry's is like $4 a bottle, so that scares me. And then there's stuff beneath that. I don't even know the name of that. I'm not sure it's in English. I think it's mostly in like Cyrillic Russian or something. I don't know. So, I don't know. What the hell, man? All I hear is like thundering noises upstairs, like he's running around the house in his bare feet, trying desperately to find whatever the hell he's looking for. Oh, wait, nope. The ceiling tiles are shaking. The dust falling from the ceiling. What the hell is he doing? Oh, God almighty me.
He's got a sledgehammer.
He's running around the kitchen. I don't know what he's doing. He's going to come down here and be in trouble again. You watch. Probably up there arguing over the lack of ice cubes or something. It's like last time.
He's whipping up a cream pie quick to bring down to you.
Well, the last time he went upstairs, he played a sound effect that was so weird we didn't know what it was. And then he goes upstairs and like he starts yelling at everybody for messing with our heads, and nobody's doing anything. He's doing it. He comes down, he's like all fired up. Oh my God, look at that.
Don't drink it yet.
Okay.
No problem.
We have why? What did you do?
That is not Sailor Jerry.
No.
No, it turns out it's something else.
Oh.
Good luck. Cheers.
Good word.
It's got more of an alcohol-y taste, doesn't it?
It tastes like my father's bar for some reason. What is this?
It's Mount Gay.
Mount Gay rum?
Yeah. I'm not liking it.
It tastes like it's expired. Is that possible?
It is.
Rum doesn't expire.
It tastes like it is, though. I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I was saying they like offered me.
You know what? It's got that Band-Aid taste.
Yeah, it does taste like a Band-Aid.
Smell.
Yeah.
Well, antiseptic.
It tastes like the non-stick part of a Band-Aid.
Yeah. What's going on? Stephanie Sky, hello.
Hello, you're here for the Band-Aid tasting. Yep.
See, this is the whole world of rum has gone wrong.
No, this is we. Well, I mean, we're doing a public service, so don't drink this stuff ever.
Not that there's anything wrong with it. Maybe you love Mount Gay.
Be careful now. We're not in Florida. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, I wasn't sure.
No, it's fine. Man, oh god, yeah. This is like the shit. Like I feel like I'm 12 and like sneaking my dad's Galliano.
It's got a funny taste, man. I don't know how we ended up with a bottle of Mount Gay, but we do. It's
Did you inherit this?
No.
This tastes what I assume a mummy smells like.
I think we got this at the wine and spirits place in Delaware.
Why?
I don't know.
Is this the stuff under Sailor Jerry?
I think it's near Sailor Jerry. Now I've had Sailor Jerry. I don't remember it being bad. I'll tell you, my favorite outside of Captain is Secrets Rum.
What the hell is that?
Secrets Distillery in Ocean City, Maryland.
Oh,
they make their own, and their rum is something you could literally sit and drink on the rocks. It's that sweet. It's delicious.
Oh, I think your video ended.
No, it's rolling.
Is it rolling?
I'm watching.
Okay. Yeah.
Steph, talk to Mike about the nail, and I'm trying to put something together. So if you guys could, and
you've been watching that show way too much.
It'll giddy up. Maybe it'll.
Pat said Pusser's Rum. Yeah, I was always put off by the name.
I thought I heard Pat talking to us, but
he was talking to me a minute ago.
Now he's not.
He's on mute.
Why is he on mute?
Because the dog was barking.
Yeah. Oh, I was wondering whose dog that was.
I hear him making a drink. I hear
So Pat, what's this contest you guys are in that everybody else is in? That
we already did that. But do it again.
We did that when you ran away.
I was chasing my cat in the yard and making rum and coke.
So it's called the I Will Survive benefit concert out of New York City. It's somebody big. They haven't announced it yet. It's going to be an arena show, and we would get to open up if we win.
Involved.
Pardon me?
Was this open to the public? Because I see.
Yes, it was open to bands
and as we were
and recording artists, individuals. You know what I mean?
So was it directed to you, or you found it on a website and jumped on board?
No, it was directed to me, and I put ourselves in like. I guess it was probably a month and a half ago, and they pinged me and said, "Hey, guess what? You're in. We opened up voting. Go for it." So I was like, "Oh, cool!" So I'm pushing it.
Good.
And we were actually in first place for a while yesterday, and then a couple of bands on the bottom woke up and pushed it up. But we're still at this time. I think we're in third or fourth.
Frank Roses and all those guys.
What's that?
What?
Oh, Rat Rod is in there, and As We Become Ghosts is doing it. I'm not sure who else locally is doing it, but everybody's. I'm
not putting my hat.
Plus, it's what's that?
I'm not putting my hat into that shit. I don't know. No, I don't know anything about
it. I got you. No, we did it, and we'll give it a shot. Yeah. Plus, it's $10,000 that we can use for recording and recording gear and stuff like that. They give you
and it's party band that would fuck everything up.
No, I only go with the 2-party system. Yeah,
I don't like it, but I.
There's only one party in this game.
Okay, gotcha.
It's the poly party.
Yep.
Right.
Or abstain. Is it a daily vote or a generic one vote?
It's a daily vote. So you get one free vote every day. If you want to buy votes, you can.
And just vote for each of my friends' bands once a day.
Well, you can only use your email once or your Facebook once. So
mathematically, and we've talked about this.
Stop using math on me.
I know you have a problem with math.
For Christ's sake.
Sorry.
They're going to start using the algebra on me too?
Well, yeah. In this case, 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 0.
Can I go? Can I go home?
He's going to give you statistics.
No. Oh my God. My kid took stat. I didn't take stat on purpose. I could have a degree in psychology if I took stat. I purposely
took statistics.
And then my kid was like, "Can you tell me how this works?" I'm like, "Oh God damn it,
statistics."
I figured it out.
Isn't that what it's called?
No, it isn't.
Measured a lot of nipples.
Really?
Yeah.
That I don't think that's the same thing.
Damn it. Well, I'm experienced.
Very different.
What are you doing, Jim?
I'm trying to think, and I'm having a hard time, man.
You're typing, you're messaging.
There's a lot of shit going on. I got a lot of work here, man.
Multitasking, because I was out chasing the cat in the yard and making rum and cokes.
Yeah. Oh, is that what that was?
Smelling wood.
I don't know what that was all about.
Yeah, they were trying to get the cat, and the cat was looking at them like, fuck you, man, because I'm a cat, and I can do what the fuck I want. And that's what my cat does. So I went out and yelled at him, and he was like, I'm going in the house.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure he's just like, okay, sorry about that. I apologize profusely.
He ran right in the door.
Mm-hmm. They both came to visit me when I came back the second time.
I saw that.
They were just standing there looking at me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, look at it.
See? Respect.
I was excited the first time you were here, and Franklin actually rolled over and let me pet his belly.
Really?
Yeah, you commented on it.
Oh, I was drunk. Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Yeah,
this
sorry,
is
guys,
dark.
under the weather.
Yeah, it really does taste like it's going on. It tastes like Myers rum. They offered me that at Screwballs, and I was like, God, no.
I remember that. I was there, wasn't I?
No.
No.
You weren't there.
I was drunk.
No. But it was you were in the room, but you were way far away.
But I heard it.
But I asked for Kraken. Yeah, you did, because I think you were like, my rum senses are tingling.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I asked for Kraken. They didn't have it, so I was like, you want Myers? I'm like, no. Myers rum is like this. I think you use it just to color things.
It's not right.
No, it doesn't taste right.
Well, there's that stuff that Mike gave me from Jamaica.
That's actually good.
You want to try it again?
I'll try it again, but wait, let me give you something. Make it with that.
I'll just get the bottle and you can.
Okay, we can put this together.
Good luck.
I think I need ice. Do we need it? What are you gonna do with this?
Finish it.
Oh, fuck me.
It'll work tomorrow.
It really does taste like the back of somebody's car that was junked in the 40s. All right, I'm just going to put that down for now. God damn, this is awful. Oh, wait a minute. I have that. Oh, that stuff. Okay.
Just open the bottle up and smell it. You won't want to drink it after you smell it.
My parents had this. I thought it was like to clean wounds.
Somebody from Jamaica brought that to Mike and said, here.
Oof. Yeah, that is to clean wounds.
Yeah, it's not good. I think that's used for cleaning furniture. It's like naphtha.
This is yeah.
I mean, that's the smell of that wool.
This is like 100.
I lost 3 chest hairs sniffing
like
that.
123 proof.
Yeah, that's nasty.
This will burn.
I tried to make a rum and coke with it. That's why that's down where it is. I tried to make a regular rum and coke with that, and it wasn't good. It was nasty. I don't know how you're doing that.
Oh, it's really...
It's nasty.
Tastes like burning.
It's like turpentine. Do I need to get the trash can?
No.
That's terrible.
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah, see?
Oh, my God. It tastes like if you...
Now, rum is such an innocuous, beautiful, wonderful little thing.
Well, and
then this comes along. And then
boiled the color out of it.
The other rum comes along that we had tonight. And it's... I just want my Old Spiced rum back.
Christ. Oh, I think I'm going to die.
Mm-hmm.
It tastes like someone took NyQuil and distilled it.
You glad you didn't make a drink with that?
I'd rather have made a drink with that. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's foul. Oh, God.
Yeah, but there's traces of that flavor in the Myers.
The flavor will go away. It's getting worse. It's like when my mother used to OD me with NyQuil.
Courtesy of Mike Calamia.
No, my dad had that shit.
Ray and Nephew Overproof Rum from J. Ray and Nephew Ltd. Kingston, Jamaica.
Oh, God. I remember
63% alcohol
I'm remembering
by volume.
bad things from my childhood all of a sudden.
It's having flashbacks over there.
Oh.
I got it on my hand, and it just melted
burns.
a layer of my skin off. I'm afraid to touch my shorts. They might fade.
Or you might burn your wang off.
I'm not touching my wang till tomorrow now.
Oh, yeah, that's what that tastes like. It tastes like liquid heat.
Oosh. Nasty. Pat, did you go to the guitar show this weekend?
No, I was sick all weekend. Still am.
Oh God, it's on my finger.
Now I hear it.
You sound like you're not feeling very well.
Yep, I got the Barry White voice going on.
What is it you have?
Just a cold, nasty one. Good old summertime cold.
They say that colds are on the rise post-COVID because people were isolating and they're more susceptible to new strains of the cold virus now. Or maybe it was I don't know, maybe it was the old cold virus. It's not right. But they said the highest number of colds this summer recorded in many years.
That might be also
I
because
get to be part of that statistic. Thank you.
it could be because people went to the doctor.
But you know what? You could do voiceovers with that voice now.
Oh, it definitely could. Or I could sing Barry White. You'll never find
Pat Shoemaker on the rise.
Or you could just do a sex line.
There you go.
Do women call sex lines?
I don't know. Ask women. There are women on Podbean. Hey, women, do you call sex lines?
I would think if there was a market
Steph's
for
out
that,
there. She'll tell us.
I mean, I would volunteer for that.
Why? What do you want to talk to women like that for?
Why not? That could be fun, and I could make money.
I'm bored.
You got to have a Latino accent to do that, though.
Oh.
We could just see like.
So, what are you wearing?
A terry cloth robe
Khakis.
and fuzzy slippers.
I didn't shave my legs today. Oh, God, that's hot.
Khakis.
Khakis. Oh, too funny.
Oh, that's gross. Let's have some more of this rum.
When I was a kid, I used to call those 976 numbers.
I hated those things. They wouldn't let you hang up sometimes.
They forced me to hang up.
No, I mean, you would hang up and they would still keep going.
This kid's saying some crazy shit.
And all I keep thinking of like, oh my God, my dad's going to kill me.
Well, I thought, if I keep it under 2 minutes, he won't notice it on the bill. Yeah, that did.
Bree said the women do not call those things.
Why would they? They don't need that. They don't need that kind of.
Steph says they don't either. Okay, so here we go.
Yeah, they don't need that. Guys, is that a piece of wood that looks like a vagina?
Well,
I could use that.
Those things were like so stupid. Like, you want to know what you want to do? You want me to tell you what make me a woman on that thing?
I don't know if I want to do this.
Yeah. Let me know.
Well, hold on. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
It's number 24.
Okay. No, that's definitely not a. Okay. That's kind of that's a Oompa Loompa. That's not a woman. I sound like I'm in a lollipop guild. It's not going to work. That's the best we can do. No, it isn't. Where's the knob? Where's the?
It's all the way over.
Where is it? That one? The white one?
Yeah, where's the knob?
Wait a minute. Let me. Okay, that's that's not worse. All right. Anyway, I'll do it anyhow. All right. We can do it as Cookie Puss. Wait a minute. Now we can do. Okay, I'll do it. Cookie Puss doing a sex line. We can do this. Okay.
For ice cream addicts everywhere.
Yeah. For Carvel's sex line. Okay. Remember how this goes. Okay. Hi. Oh, thanks for calling. I was wondering if you'd get here. I've been so horny. Oh, let me just slip out of this. Oh, baby, that's awesome. Call back in next time. Another $2 a minute.
That wasn't the line I got.
That was exactly what it did.
I literally spoke to people.
Really?
Yeah.
That wasn't a 9.7. Oh, maybe it was. I don't know. I haven't called it. But it was like 5 seconds long. It cost, I don't know how much, $9.99 or whatever. And then
no. This is by the minute.
Well, this was too.
Here's some ice cream cake.
Oh, see, that's just fucking weird now.
They're made fresh every day, 'cause that's the Carvel way. And while you're at the store, say Cookie Puss some more. And don't forget about Hug Me the Bear. The friendliest bear.
Your participating Carvel dealer also has Hug Me the Bear and Cookie Puss dolls. You'll love them. Thank you.
That's so sweet. I want to puke.
Isn't it awful?
The guy smokes 16 packs of cigarettes a day,
Oh yeah.
Don't you want some cookie puss? It was like he was trying to molest children in the back room. I think he was hanging out with Eddie Albert or whatever. Al Albert.
Al Albert. I never did like the way he said cookie puss. It always sounded like
It
something was
sounded
up.
nasty.
Yeah.
It was nasty.
Fudgy the Whale sounded like
Wait, let's
that was
try it
just-
again.
That was just the gay option.
That's not it.
I was going to say, why is there a flashing light warning for a Carvel ad?
That was my son's band with the effect jacked on it. Oh my goodness. My son's
If I
buying a
start
house.
barking like a seal over here, I apologize. I missed the mute button.
That's okay.
Thursday, my kid buys a house.
That's fucked up, man. That's cool though.
I remember changing his diaper still like it was
Well,
yesterday.
I'm sure he doesn't want to hear about that.
No, he doesn't. That's fucked up. I just booked my room for his bachelor party. Unfortunately, Pat, it's the same night you guys are playing over there in Jersey.
Yeah, you'd mentioned that the other week. I'm bummed, but you know,
little bummed
we'll have
about
to
the
go
fact
on without you, my friend.
I know. I was going to tech for you.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I was going to tech Dick.
Now, are you running the bachelor party or is the best?
No,
man
my
doing it?
nephew is. Jacob.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that should be.
I think we'll be in good hands, Paul.
2-night bachelor party.
That's just mean.
They're doing 2 nights, and Friday night is the regular bachelorette party. It's like this must be a new thing. They're all going together.
That's weird.
But I don't think they're having strippers.
I was going to say, is there going to be like male
They might
stripper
have
like,
Cookie
hey,
Puss.
honey, look at this guy's dick.
Look at Cookie Puss. No, they're going to get those wooden things from Fuck Islands.
You failed. You should have bought a bunch of those.
But Saturday night, they decided they felt bad, so they're inviting all the parents down.
To a bachelor party?
Bachelorette weekend.
Hmm.
So I had to book my room.
Dad, I got you a couch dance.
Yeah, I'll be with my wife and my ex-wife.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
That'd be an interesting couch dance.
No, it wouldn't.
I've got ideas.
No, don't have ideas.
Nancy?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Why is she throwing things at the window? Anyway. Yeah, that's what's, in it was Gesundheit. It wasn't cheap.
Sorry, I'm having problems here. All right, good. Back now.
Like they're not even staying at an MGM resort where I have points and all that. They're staying at a Caesars resort.
Well, that's just being a dick.
I know. So now I'm spending all this money and getting no credit.
What are you going to do? Hey, you know what?
Could have bought a fucking computer or something.
Oh, my God. Why are you being a dick about this?
Whatever. It's whatever they want to do.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I know.
They're going to do what they're going to do. And I don't understand the parents being at the bachelor party. That's just freaking weird.
Nancy was asking that today. She was like, why do we have to be there? I'm like, we don't have to be there. They invited us.
Yeah, it's
originally it was just I was going to the boys' bachelor party, and then the whole
You
thing
know what Daddy likes.
turned into a whole other thing. Because, if I was in charge of it, I know exactly where we'd be going.
Yeah, where?
And they'd all be embarrassed.
Where?
The dirtiest, sleaziest go-go bar I could find.
Well, what would that be?
Well, I have to research. I'm out of the game for a couple of years.
I'm pretty sure that you'd have to do a lot more research and internet searches.
No, I would have to do some
You'd have to go.
field searches.
Okay.
Yeah. We used to go to the Riviera.
You can always
back
go to
in
the Bunny
day.
Ranch.
The Riviera on Route 73 in New Jersey. That's where we used to go. For
I don't
those that
know.
remember.
I think the grossest
The
was
Riv Rock.
It was a BYOB.
No, it wasn't.
Full nudity. Yes, when I went there, it was BYOB. Full nudity.
No, that's the weight room. The Riv was across the road.
Yeah, the Riv was BYOB when we went there for Jim Yause's bachelor party. We brought
So
in
was it
cooler?
Was it on the westbound side of 73 or the eastbound?
Westbound. We started the night at the eastbound.
It's very important.
The White House.
Well, no, because when I was going there, it was not.
Yeah, I think they lost their
BYOB.
liquor license at this point. This is around 1995, 6.
Oh, okay.
In that range. Yeah. I still remember my lap dance from that night. Mm, 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 mm. The veins. Anyway,
yeah,
it was good. It was a good night. Good time.
I don't know. I just the weirdest place. I think the grossest place there was the White Room, only because.
Well, they had the viewing room. The viewing.
Well, I never went in those things.
I did,
but I did do the.
He's teased me. I better duck.
What the hell was it? No, there was the. Oh my god! They had like this guy that was like, "Come with me." He's like, "Come in here." I'm like, "Why am I paying $5 to go in this room?"
Oh,
like,
and then the chairs lined up in the shower dance.
No, they just did a 2-woman show, and I was like, "That's gross."
Yeah, that too. But they used to do the shower dances.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm not paying money
that
for
bitch
that.
in the background's agreeing.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you see how that all worked out poorly.
Yeah, no, but
that was the one in Chinatown I went
Gotcha.
to. Yeah.
No, I went down there one time and felt kind of bad because it was like this girl. Like, I mean, she looked like she was about 20.
Which means she was 12.
Yeah, and she's walking by, and then it was a frat party, and one guy's like, "Ah!" He grabs her all over the place and literally throws 2 handfuls of money at her and walks away. And she's just like,
maybe she quit that night.
Maybe. I just felt bad.
Maybe she quit that night and then went to school and became a doctor of something.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe
probably.
that was the impetus for change that she needed in her life.
Well,
because adversity builds strength.
Oddly enough, we just had this conversation on Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, a friend of mine.
Well, that's what you call it.
Yeah, this guy I know. He used to go down to these places all the time, and there was one of the places where they have. Yeah, I guess you put like $1 in, and the curtain comes up, and there's a woman there.
Yeah, they had at the White House. It's a rotund, like a.
No, this was like
there
just
were doors.
It wasn't that nasty shit. It was like a single person. One-on-one.
Oh.
So
I think they depicted that in Hill Street Blues.
Possibly. Yeah. So he would go there and he was telling me the story. Like he's been there like a zillion times and everything. And he's like, so I'm there and I'm talking to her like, so how's school going? And did your mom get an operation? How's she? Like he's talking to her for like 20 minutes and feeding money into the slot. And then he starts getting low on money and he's like, okay, well, down to business. And the whole time he's talking about her mom and school, she's just, doing her thing and
plunging.
And then he just decides it's getting
eventually this blockage will come out.
He's close to being out of money. So he's like, well, down to business. And he whips the shorts off and I can't even fucking imagine. Like, nasty.
Huh? Whatever it takes to float your boat.
I don't know.
Guess.
I had 2 couch dances. One because I was getting yelled at to do it.
Just imagine there was a guy that my brother-in-law he had a business with him. He'll remain nameless. And he used to go to a certain
what? No. Oh.
He used to go to a certain strip club. And he was actually allegedly siphoning off cash from the business. And he had a woman that he saw every weekend at I guess he went and did the champagne room or whatever with her.
Oh, that sounds expensive.
Yeah. Just imagine that whole thing.
I don't want to.
So how's your mother? Yeah. No. So when do I get to see the nipples?
It's like, oh my God. It's like if you're gonna have a conversation with them, like, I mean, the closest I ever came to that was like when I said I met the one stripper by accident in a place here in King of Prussia.
Oh, Stephanie's saying maybe he felt like he needed to know her.
Yeah.
Guys don't give a shit about that.
I do, but I don't want to pay him money to get to know him.
If you're paying, you don't care.
Yeah.
When you watch a porn video, allegedly,
yeah,
you don't ask them what their childhood was like. You're like, look at that, perfect.
I'm assuming it was it's very, very shitty childhood. But I mean, a lot of them, like I've read that they make a ton of money, and then that puts them through school. So whatever.
Yeah, well,
as long as you go to some place that's not graphically disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like when they do the realism.
Well, the one place we went
graphically realism.
Yeah, not cubism.
Yeah,
but
I thought you'd pick right up on that.
I just ignored it. The one place there was literally a show, and you're sitting there watching this happen in real time, right in front of you. Yeah, it sounded just like that. It was really gross. I can't do.
Wait,
come on,
here's
did
her
you have
sister.
balls to lick?
What? Isn't that from Trilogy of Terror?
Probably. Let's go for the other sound effect. Try it one more time.
All two of them? Yeah, that's so much worse. Just so much worse.
Well. You remember that one girlfriend?
What the fuck was that?
Rum. What am I going to do without you?
I have to figure this out. Oh, there it is. That's the sound. Yeah. God, yeah.
So it was an exciting weekend.
It was.
Steph Sky's birthday.
Yeah, happy
she
birthday
turned 30
again.
years old.
Dude, never.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Yep. Big 3-0.
Jesus Christ.
No, he wasn't there. He couldn't make it.
How do you know?
He was in Florence.
You have no idea.
There were like 17 churches I saw him hanging out at.
Well, yeah, she got to sing for her birthday.
Yep. And we almost did One Wing Girl or whatever that song's called. One Wang.
No.
Whatever. You know, I was thinking about it today, and we should have got Andrew up there and got him to play it because I think he could play
could
it.
have, yeah.
Yeah. Why did that happen?
Who the hell's Andrew?
Stop!
There you go.
Thank you.
Okay, just don't fuck around with that stuff.
Edge of 17. The One Wing Girl. Edge of 17. Just like the One Wing Girl. Isn't that what she sings in there?
Yeah, kind of. Oh my God, that was
that
so
like
bad.
an angel with one wing or?
Oh, God.
So we shit the bed on that, Steph. We could have had him got up there. She's saying White Winged Dove.
It's White Winged Dove. What did you
Sound
call
like
it?
One Wing Girl.
Yeah, it's
Just like the One Wing Girl.
Wow, you should have more rum here.
No, I've been thinking that since I was 12.
Yeah,
I've been drinking since I was 12.
That's probably true. Yeah.
Thank God for bar mitzvahs.
No thanks. I had to go through confirmation. I didn't become a man until I was 18. We're supposed to do it in 7th grade.
I'm not.
No, it's
they
fine.
don't encourage that from children.
We're supposed to do it. We're supposed to get confirmed in 7th grade here. But I moved.
I thought when you.
I moved. No. I moved to Florida. In Florida, they did it between 9th and 10th grade. No, they did it in 9th grade, but I moved back here. So I missed it in both dioceses. So I had to get it done when I was an adult with the little kids. Oh, for fuck's sake. You know, if you're Catholic, you know what I'm talking about.
I'm not, but I was in Florence.
So was I.
Yeah.
Oh, I can show you now where that was. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, do that.
I mean, maps, not Earth. Jesus Christ, how old am I? I'll figure it out. Ted's like asking me, did the diocese accuse me of moving to Florida to dodge confirmation? No, but that is where I got kicked out of a confessional.
Oh, boy.
The hell is that? What's happening? You need to seriously stop going to that website.
That's not me.
That is totally you. I'm on Google Maps. I'm not making that noise.
I think that was somebody who called in.
No. So this is the place where I stayed. I mean, I think where you guys were standing, that bridge.
That doesn't look like the bridge because there's not stuff on it.
Well, it's from fucking space.
No, that's got.
Okay,
no, that's
so was it?
It's called the Old Bridge. That's it.
That's okay. So
Pace Vecchio. Or?
Yeah, so we were further down then.
Oh,
So
yeah.
we were in the unfashionable district. Here, this is the.
Oh, we never made.
No one
that
can see
far.
this, but this is the famous rooftop.
Yeah,
where I hung out.
Yeah,
dumb.
Very nice.
It was fun. We sat there drinking wine at 16. It was awesome.
We were on a rooftop not far from there. We got in trouble. Some hotel.
Why? What did you do?
No, it said rooftop deck, so bar. So we went up and they were like, it's time for dinner. Are you having dinner? And we're like, no, we're not having dinner. We want to get a drink.
Bar.
And they were like, all right, fine.
American drink.
So we got drinks, and man, they made a good drink.
We ran around there.
We were really happy. And then we stumbled out of there and went and found a restaurant. And I don't really remember the whole sequence, but the best part was we stayed in a B&B, really nice condo.
Brandy and Benedictine.
So we go upstairs and, we're hanging out before dinner, and they had
playing video games.
They had YouTube. So I pulled up my Script Garage to put it into the feed.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Somebody's probably staying there like this week going, stupid American.
Who was that guy? That hillbilly guy.
It was really funny.
Oh my God.
Then I pulled up all kinds of like abstract videos, and the people that were there before us had kids because all the videos before were just, like kid videos.
Oh, you're bringing up like YouPorn and stuff.
No, you can't bring YouPorn up on YouTube.
You can't?
No.
Well, you can bring YouPorn up.
You can't do that on television unless you load some kind of program in, I would imagine. I don't know. I've never done that. If you can bring up YouPorn on your television through your smart TV, I want to know how to do it.
I'll see if I can figure it out.
As long as I don't have to pay any money. I don't want to pay any money, but I would like to see it on a 55-inch screen.
Okay.
Without streaming it from my computer.
All right.
And without my neighbor involved and the dog.
Howard?
Yeah.
Is he involved in your porn habit?
He gives me my internet connection.
Oh.
I don't. Yeah.
Is that why it's so shitty?
Yep. Now you're picking it up.
At least they fixed his thing.
What happened with the power yesterday?
I don't know. Went out and got me out of work an hour early, so that was fun. I think everybody's AC was just running. I don't know.
And it never fails. That's when people like try to contact me.
I just walked down the street look, I saw Paul the Elder outside, and I was like, "What's up? I didn't do this." And that was all. And then my phone dinged, and I ran back.
I was sitting outside on the deck sipping a beer. Oh. And all of a sudden the TV shut off, and then I hear, it's everybody's generators kicking on.
Yeah, what the hell was that? Who has a generator?
Mike has one, and I think
it just fires up.
Yeah, instantaneously. It runs on gas.
God damn it!
I could have mine run on gas.
Mine runs on gas, but I got to get it out of the garage and put a tank on it.
I did make a call. I'm like, do you want me to get the thing hooked up? And no. So we didn't do that.
Right. I need to get rid of that rum. It needs to get out.
Uh-oh. Don't get sick in there.
I'm not going to be sick in there. I just need to get it out.
Oh, boy. I ruined the man. Ruined him. So what else is going on in the world, people? Anybody? Anything going on? I can't see the feed on Podbean if you're chatting to me. I can only see what happens on Facebook. Well, I'm just going to put it out there that this weekend, Old School is back in Northeast Philadelphia. We will be at Nick's Woodhaven on Saturday night. That's July 22nd at 7. No, I'll be there at 7. At 9 p.m. the show starts. And if you'd like to come out, admission is free. That's right, free admission. July 22nd at 9 p.m. Old School. And we have some announcements coming up in the next few weeks. Some Instinct shows are coming up. We're working on some stuff, and we're also putting together some shows that hopefully we'll get some stuff going on with some of our other friends. And I'm not going to say too much right now. We're just working on this stuff. And Steph's guy, you know what I'm talking about. So
Steph's my hero, man.
Is she?
Yeah, she had pleather pants on in that horror heat nightmare we were in.
She did have on pleather pants.
That did it well, man.
Did I?
I'm
how many
shocked.
times did I yell Stubbs? I only like 2 times.
Might have been twice. Yeah,
Okay.
that was about it.
Oh, Ted, you know, Woodhaven Mall, a friend of mine when I was growing up, his father was the manager at the movie theater. And it was the year that Star Wars came out. And this kid saw Star Wars 50 times or more. I don't know. It was around 50 times. And that's where he saw it, of course. I never saw it at that movie theater, but I did see it in Atlanta, Georgia. That's where I saw it for the first time. My favorite movie of all time. Not the best movie of all time, but the most important movie to me in my life. Made a big difference. Changed things. That's all I'm going to say. You know,
it worked. My mother loved that movie because it got me out of the house.
That was like life altering. I'm sorry. Changed things.
Oh yeah.
You know, that and Rock and Roll Over.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Oh my God.
What's the matter?
I'm having issues with my shit here.
Is it because of the rum?
No. It's
Oh.
because Microsoft forced me to update now. My mouse double clicks instead of single clicks, and it's driving me insane.
That's weird.
Yeah, see?
So I went to the guitar show this weekend and I didn't buy a guitar. So I'm very proud of myself. I think you all should be too.
Well, that's just.
I almost bought it. I looked at one. I'm not going to say I bought it. I would have had to use a credit card, which that's not buying. That's borrowing at high interest rate. I was looking at a purple Les Paul Access, and it was pretty. In an SG, I looked at an SG, which was $1,500. But the purple Les Paul Access was that guitar,
yeah,
with that flame top thing going on,
yeah,
in purple.
You should have got that.
It was $7,000.
You don't want to buy that.
I tried calling home to ask what the thought was. I'm still working on my.
Don't drink that.
I'm trying. I need to.
Christ. Don't.
Since we're talking about the summer of '77, I'm just going to put on my.
Were we?
I was.
Oh.
This is how it all started. 12-string guitar.
I actually bought that album on vinyl over at Zern's for like $6.
Yeah, I have like 5 copies of it, and then I have it on CD, and I think I have it digitally as well. But it's in there. It's hanging up on the wall in the other room. It's my favorite Kiss album. They recorded this in an old theater somewhere in New York.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I knew that. I forget a lot of things.
It's live, but it's not live. But they used the room for ambience. I think it was a theater in the Round or something.
I like it because it's a little raw.
Yeah.
You know?
You want to hear something funny?
It's raw. Always.
We did a demo. So we had a studio right outside of it was Herb's Seafood, and they had like a big fish warehouse in there. We recorded in the fish warehouse to try and get that kind of sound.
See, that's cool though, man.
At least it wasn't a smell-o-vision.
No, but that gives you cred. That gives you street cred, man.
Yeah, till you roll your amp into the next bar.
That's
and
like
they're
Rocky.
What is that?
That's like
it's my
Rocky.
girlfriend. Be quiet. Don't speak to her that way.
So like 5 of the songs that are on the early years were recorded in that fish factory.
I played in a band with a guy who worked at a fish factory.
And Fish Factory just sounds kind of dirty.
Well, he worked at Mrs. Paul's.
Okay, that's even worse.
So he would come to band practice from Mrs. Paul's factory, and practice just stunk.
Well, the fish factory was next to the weight room, wasn't it?
That was a long journey.
The sad part is it's a true story. It's a very, very true story, and Russ can attest to that because he was in that band.
I'm holding Ted to this. We're gonna do a documentary on that Fish Factory sound. I like it.
Fish Factory Sound.
Fish Factory Sound.
It's so good you can smell it bad.
It smells like fish. Play all you wish.
See, we got a whole
It
bunch
writes
of
itself.
Don't forget your tuna.
Yeah.
Because if you can tune a fish.
Oh, see, it's the taglines are just flying out. I mean, we got to do this.
Mm-hmm.
We should just grab a video camera and just go do something like this.
Oh. Well, actually, most of the YouTubers, they use a one of those cam things, right?
Yeah.
And these wireless microphones. It all goes through and then it broadcasts out. So you'll see people with the little fuzzy caterpillar and a little box here. Yeah. And they just go live.
I was tooling around my attic the other day.
Wow.
And found my like big ass Marty McFly.
Oh yeah,
video camera.
Mine's in the other room.
And somewhere. I was like, I always wanted to do something like that. Just go outside of Wegmans and be like, I don't know, like, do you know Stubbs? And just see what they'll say. Just ask them questions. Weird shit that only makes sense to you.
On the spot reporter.
Yeah. Just
hello, Kermit the Frog.
Hello, do you know?
I used to be able to do that without choking.
Yeah.
That hurt my throat.
That was before burned my goddamn esophagus with this shit. God.
Hi, Kermit the Frog here.
Kermit the Frog live on the spot reporting.
I was horrified to find out that who was the Muppet game show host?
Guy Smiley.
He was based off a real person.
I'm not surprised by that.
The real person he was based off was a Canadian game show host named Jim Perry. I don't like that.
Sounds good to me.
It's a little weird. I remember back in the day, like forever ago when the internet came out and you were like, the big thing was like, you would Google your name.
Yes.
Mine would come up with that Canadian game show host. I think he did like, I forget what he did, like Joker's Wife. I don't even remember.
Remember him?
Yeah.
That guy smoked 17 packs of cigarettes a day.
It was that guy. It was, and it was like some fucking serial killer. And then my dad, and that was it. Oh, don't do that.
Stereo's not working again. Thank God. That was scary the first time that happened.
Wait, Ted's saying Anchorman was based on more. I thought it was based on Jim Gardner.
It was. The look of the characters.
The look was Jim Gardner. Easy now. Easy.
Yeah, I read on the internet that chicks dig guys who play the guitar.
Mm.
Nah.
No comment there, huh?
Nah.
You can't touch this.
You
can't touch this. You can't touch this. Can't touch this.
What I find odd is like, speaking of Anchorman and the whole Philly connection, like if you watch any of the major news networks, like CNN or something, or like I'll just say Fox.
They actually have regular news on there.
Sure. But they all have like everybody on their show. Like it seems like a large proportion are from Philly.
Well, that makes sense. It's a New York centric based show.
Well, yeah, but it's just weird. I mean, you would think they were like from
ABC
Louisiana
News
and shit.
Pilches people from Channel 6 News and from the local New York affiliate as well. That's how it works. That's how all this works.
That's how it works. None of this works. No. The hell was that?
I think it was Jim's kid.
Fuck off.
Oh, that is, yeah, that's definitely his kid. Yeah. Yes. They all have an agenda, but they have a super agenda. Yeah, we're not going to get into that. That's a whole nother. We're not stupid enough to get into that.
Right.
We don't do that. But yeah. We're just not. I don't want to say qualified. I just don't want to say.
Oh, I'm qualified.
Dumb as fuck to get into that. Because you got to be dumb as fuck. So I said years ago, you don't talk about sports. You don't talk about religion. You don't talk about politics, because it's like assholes. Everybody's got an opinion. I know that doesn't really track, but you know what I mean. So there we go.
Taking pictures of you, Jim.
Yeah.
Are you flirting with me?
See? Fucking thing. Sounds like a Duran Duran video.
It's funny how I like that stuff now as I get older.
You didn't like Duran Duran?
Not back in the day, no.
No, I like Duran Duran. I like that back then.
I didn't like New Wave.
I didn't mind.
Except for the song Cars by Gary Newman.
Was that New Wave?
I would consider that New Wave.
It was just weird.
Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I'll get it.
I remember back, I told you I was like tooling around the attic looking for shit. I found a couple of my heavy metal
Were you
magazines.
driving something?
No, I was just stomping around till the kid like left in disgust. But I was looking for something, and I found a couple of heavy metal magazines. I'm like, holy shit! I like brought them downstairs. I'm like, and I was like, hey, look, I got a treasure trove. Look, our wedding album, 2 heavy metal magazines. But it was like, I love that they used to have a section on like all music.
Mm-hmm.
They just have the heavy metal music
yeah.
awards and stuff, and it was just like this was in it, like all kinds of weird shit.
I blame David Bowie for all this.
Oh, God damn it. Wait a minute. Ted, remind me, man, who did Larry Ferrari play on? I'm totally spacing right now. I'm sorry. I blame COVID. God, I feel like such a dick for not knowing that. Yeah. Okay. I thought, you know what? Dude, this rum, seriously, it's like flamethrower.
It is.
Anyway, Larry Ferrari played on his first album.
Get them. What?
Yep.
The world is crazy.
I defer to Mr. Ted because he would know.
I think Old School should cover this.
Oh, I do too, but they won't. You'll never.
How would that happen? Played on guitar. Do.
Yeah. Mark could do the synthesizer bit.
I'm not doing it. I'm not going there.
Yes, thank you, Ted. My head is just broken. I was like, I wanted to say that, but I thought I would get it wrong, so I'm sorry.
What a horrible time.
What? This?
I liked this song when I was younger.
I didn't mind this song. It was one of those things like, it's like you would go to like, I would go to like school. I was like, I don't dance. I mean, I get dragged out occasionally.
Oh, I know those days. I remember.
But
those
like,
days.
I can't. I'm very white. I can't dance. Yeah, I love that song. And this is the kind of shit they would play at high school dances.
Yeah.
I mean, I just
Rock the Casbah.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah. Oh, I hate that fucking song. Every time I hear that song, my luck changes.
Look how he shades. Boom.
No, I like the song, but it fucks my luck up. You're not paying attention. Here, try to wipe the bleach stains off my shoulder again. Every time I wear this shirt, you try to like wipe those off.
I don't wipe them off.
Yes,
I
you
look at
do.
it.
You wipe them
I didn't
off.
touch you once.
Not tonight, but every other time you did.
Jeez.
Yeah, see, Ted's trying to find. He's trying to find like evidence.
Now, we had a guy from the Flock of Seagulls get up and do a song with Old School at the Water Tower.
Seriously?
Yeah. He was the one when the original members, one of them quit. He was the replacement guy. His name is Eddie.
Oh, okay.
And he came out to a couple of our shows, and then he had a TV cooking show.
Well, that's terrifying.
Nancy and I went and met him. He had he was at a trade
We're going to
show.
cook poultry tonight.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
and he had his own cooking truck.
But I mean, I was having this discussion with some of your other cohorts about like the 80s and everything, about how like, you know, if you were to come up with a quintessential 80s song, it's not going to be a metal song.
If you want to capture the time, no.
I'm thinking my
metal peaked at the end of 80s. The quintessential hair metal sound.
Because like in early 80s, it was like that Journey kind of like, it was like classic rock. It was like slowly morphing in, but yeah, at the end it was a more metal.
Well, you had Chrissy Hind in the early 80s.
Yeah, I mean, she's gross.
And then you had
I felt so bad for like what's his face from the Kinks. Like you hit that? Ray Davies. Like, why'd you do that? Why? Why did Ray? No.
See, now I like this song from them a lot. This is a song I liked. If I don't get a commercial.
Better not be Lola.
No. Just
okay.
Avert your eyes.
I'm sorry, I looked away.
Got 17
But
ads.
I'm thinking if you had my vote for the quintessential 80s song, I think it would be Everyone Wants to Rule the World. I think it captures the whole thing.
Just like the One Winged Girl.
Yeah, it does sound like it, yeah. Dove.
And this is definitely like a disco-infused version of a song that the Kinks were doing. I like the bass.
Oh, wait a minute. We got somebody here who worked at Capitol Records in the 80s. Seriously?
Wow.
Oh, you got to call in, dude. But like that song "Come Dancing" that they
that
said,
was terrible.
I like the song. It just is kind of weird. Like
I like the Christmas song.
Yeah, Father Christmas.
Father Christmas. One of my favorite songs.
I
Not
always
in the world. It's my favorite. One of my favorite Christmas songs.
Yeah. See. Nice.
Nice.
But I always thought it was kind of like incestuous and weird. No one's a big wheel at Capitol Records except, Mr. Capitol or whatever. But yeah, I mean, there were so many people that worked in that industry that meant nothing, but they did all the work.
When I hear this is from the early 80s, and this is not the same. But to me, this is just as 80s.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It doesn't have that same sound. It's godlike and timeless.
Yeah, yeah. But that's the thing. I mean, before the 80s came along, you had rock and roll. That was it. And then all of a sudden it was like...
You had punk.
You had... Well, yeah, in the 70s you started getting... But I mean, really in
psychedelia.
In the late 70s, 80s, like
jam bands. Everything
went nuts, and you had that schism of a million different types of music. Like Eddie might even would like be. He was always a pissed off, like, "Ooh, what the hell? I want to be in a rock band. I'm in a dance band." He classified a lot of that shit. It was almost like what Paul and John from the Beatles. Like John wanted to do weird shit, and Paul was doing what he called like grandma rock and stuff like that.
But if you watch the Beatles special on Disney, I think it is, a documentary, Paul was clearly the alpha male and the guy that was in charge of putting everything together and arranging the songs. He was the musical genius of that band. The musical genius. And that's why Wings was so wonderful.
Yeah.
And if you listen to, John Lennon stuff, solo stuff was interesting. He had a couple of good songs, but not like Wings made prolific music, in my opinion. So,
yeah.
I'm just saying.
And the funny thing about like Paul McCartney was
Harry Krishna from what was it, Ringo or no, the other George?
No, God damn it, John Paul, Ringo,
George.
Yes. George was definitely.
What was Ringo Starr's biggest song? Right.
No, he had one.
He was on the train show.
Yeah, I can't.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
No, he had a.
Everybody likes him because he's nice and he plays drums nice. He's nice.
He's a competent drum player.
He's nice.
Yeah,
he's nice.
And he married what's her face?
It's like Bill Wyman. He's nice.
He got to marry a model.
It's not fucking Neil Peart.
Well, no, if you are, but
just saying.
But yeah. Paul didn't even know how to read music. It's like, doesn't matter. You knew what people liked.
None of them did. None of them do. Very few can read music in the rock and roll realm. Very few. And the ones that can, bless them. Bless their hearts.
I used to be able to, but
I used to do solfeggio when I was
a young
constantly
lad. If I keep up with it, I can read it, but then I forget. And I remember one time I was playing a duet with Caitlin. I was playing the fuck was I playing? I don't know. I don't know. It was bass or I think I was playing bass.
Oh, I thought it was that kazoo thing.
No, I was playing bass and she was playing violin, and she kept yelling at me like, Dad, that's the wrong note. I'm like, no, right down. D. No, that's not. It's an F. All right, fuck you, man.
They
Go
might
to
be
bed.
related in some temporal. Well, it's that time, Jim.
Oh my God.
It's 8:57.
It is that time. I did not realize.
Got to drive in
we
the
had-
office tomorrow again. Do it all over again.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock. So,
Almost.
all right.
Almost. So
what's going on with you this weekend?
Well, Friday night I got nothing. I might mow the lawn after work. That's pretty exciting.
Oh, that's sexy as hell.
Yeah. Maybe go out to dinner.
Oh, there you go.
You know, there's always the chance that after the wife goes to sleep, I could still be awake and I could end up at last call at Carla's house.
That happens.
I mean, at Screwballs.
That's Carla's house.
Yeah. But Saturday night I've got old school at Woodhaven from 9 to 1. I'm looking forward to that, actually. We haven't been there in quite a bit of time. So that's cool. And I will say this. Friday night, I'm going to throw a little plug out there. Mike LeCompte is leaving the shore. And he's playing at Sweeney's, if I read correctly.
Ooh.
I would like to take a ride up to see that. I don't think I'm going to get the vote from the other half, but I like Mike.
I've never met him. I spoke to him.
We did talk to him.
Well, you guys talked. He yelled at me because I didn't say anything. I'm like, well,
I would love for him to come down to the show one of these days. That would be great. I think the only way that's going to happen is if we go see him in person and talk him into it. But tell him we'll give him a dime bag. No, that's not true. Anyway,
we'll talk offline.
Yeah. That being said, that's about it. And then Sunday I'll probably mow the lawn again. I don't know what I would.
Yeah, I would. I
got to do
that.
some string changing. Probably tomorrow night I'll do some string changing.
There you go.
Yeah.
I thought we got some Halloween stuff.
It's weird, man. I checked my intonation on the one guitar this week. It's because it was sent out, but no, it's fine. I don't understand. But I think I'm going to bring the Telecaster out this weekend again. I would play the Telecaster this past weekend, and I really enjoyed it. Not that anybody gives a shit, but I do.
I gave a shit. I'll go in your bathroom right now.
And I think I might bring the old Les Paul there again. That sounded really good. Sharpie might fix that, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's what I used to do.
I just like it the way it is.
Well, that's fine. Then if you,
I know it bugs the shit out of you.
Dandruff,
So
it's
I wear it just to annoy you.
Mm-hmm. Like a badge of honor.
Kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait a minute. What is it today? Tuesday?
Yeah. You know what tomorrow is?
Tomorrow is Wednesday. So at 9 o'clock on Monco Radio is the Cat Call.
Thank you.
My daughter's radio show where she shows you how much we have fucked her up and made her have the weirdest, most eclectic taste in music and yeah, and comedy and whatever the hell else she does. I have heard that from folks we know. And
That's a new one.
And they're worthless perverts who fuck sheep. So it's all good. So anyway, but
I saw them.
Yeah. Well, no, we didn't. But anyway, so 9 o'clock tomorrow night, Monco Radio. Just Google it. I don't have the fucking thing. It's a long, weird thing. Oh, we doing the reflex from Duran Duran?
No, they're taking pictures of you.
Okay. Sorry. I have my nipples out. What the hell? I need to know what's going on. Sven, you need to tell me when they're doing that, okay? All right, thanks, man. I didn't know the cast of Romper Room was here. Jesus, I'm talking about nipples and stuff. Anyway, so who are we? Oh, God, I hate this fucking mouse. Anyway. Lose my goddamn mind.
And now for something completely different. There it is.
What is going on here?
Yeah, there you go. This is the best one.
Welcome to the American Moron Entertainment Network.
Smoking unprofessional.
That's us. We are.
Yeah, that's us.
I even the welder guy said that.
I like that guy
because he likes shit that. Do I have him? Can I get him?
You need a cart machine.
I know this sucks, man. I can't.
See, now if we
find
got
shit
one of those
fast
little
enough.
mixer things, we could just hit a button. There it is.
Fucking hell!
Rum does a body good.
I'm just God.
I mean, look at me. I'm easy to make happy, which is why nobody gives a shit if I am.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna go. So Bagman, Bree, Ed, Pat, Doc, thank you for coming in. Everybody else who showed up, man, please hang out with us next week, same old time.
It could be better.
That's
Probably
right, Bagman.
not.
Yeah, that did. I was thinking reflex. He's thinking centerfold. So
my angel,
you gotta come back next time, dude. Next Tuesday,
come on the air,
7:30.
Tell some tales.
Yeah, we don't judge because look at us.
Or show some tales. No, we can only do that. We're the only ones on camera.
Oh, they can send pictures.
Oh yeah, sing your pictures to dear old Captain Jim.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, I gotta wear that red suit.
Captain Jim.
Yeah, I gotta get on that. So there you go.
Yeah, we can make that work.
Oh, and okay. So
my producer says, "Fuck no." Oh.
Well, and fuck the. So Ted wants to talk about some musical instruments and purchasing stuff. So, Ted, man, let me know next time we get together or
He's
whatever.
In the sweet spot now.
Or just text him. But if you want to jump on, we can get you on the show. We can do it the way we did it last time, and you can talk about some shit. He would love that.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, man.
Let's talk shit.
All right,
let's talk about buying shit.
Well, we can talk about shit too.
Yeah,
X-Lax, all that stuff. So, and everybody on Facebook, man, like that was there. Steph Sky and who else was there? Ted, obviously Ted. Yeah, Ted was there.
Vinny was there for a little bit. For about 2 seconds.
Connie said you looked good, so obviously I must have looked like shit. Pat and who the hell else?
Yeah, but she doesn't know you.
Well, that's fine.
She knows me.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I can still look pretty.
That dates back. Oh, that's a long time ago. But anyway.
Yeah. So next Tuesday at 7:30.
Patty Phillips was in the house.
That's true. Yeah. I can't scroll up that far. I'm sorry. It's just,
okay.
I'll bring the monitor next
Scrolls
time.
only count in Secret Wars.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We're such dorks. Anyway. All right. So we're going to go have a good night. And wait a minute. We do have an outro, you know.
Oh.
Where is it? Oh my God. Oh, here it is. Here we go. Let's just do this one.
Adios, people.
Word. Take it easy, man. Ted, we'll talk. Good night.